Hey, welcome back all. Hope you're all well. Sorry I've been quiet, busy at work, headaches, goodness knows what else going on in life, just general stuff. So hopefully you liked the previous episode, which was number 9, when I got Annabelle, the little 2-year-old, to kind of just have a little fiddle on the play. And I think it's good to actually get other people involved, and especially young kids. You know, it's for all of us. To me, it's a family thing. But all that said and done, now that she's away and I can actually put it to one side, and that's one of the beauties of actually having this portable layout. I mean, it is proper portable. I even rest it on the ironing board, and that's kind of where a lot of work also happens, or on the kitchen table, or wherever. Anyway, I digress. So yes, what I've actually been doing now is angling all of what she did, and you might have all thought, why would he let him little 2-year-old toddler have a fiddle? Well, the reason actually being was engagement was number one. The other one was actually I just wanted to see what would happen, believe it or not, and it's actually worked out in a way of what I wanted. So I wanted to actually let it set a bit, create some weird tough bits, because this is something I've done before, and that's kind of what's actually happened. So now I've angled it out, you'll see in a minute exactly where I'm at. So after some correcting, we'll say, this is what I'm actually going to be using for the foliage anyway, from the little one. Flock bright green, flockage medium grass. So to be fair, my daughter wasn't far off actually what I wanted her to do, except I didn't want it all over. So this is what is going to happen now. There's probably going to be some sort of, I don't know, road or something along here, angle it down and then bring it to the actual end, which would be across here. So you can see where I've already lined the PVA. As for if there's a third line, that's probably actually why you've got one of these delays at the minute, over a couple of weeks, plus work, plus generally not being well either. So what she has done is scattered some of the light green flock everywhere else, and actually some of it looks alright. So I've actually super glued some of it down. A lot of it on here is a mess. The final product will be due very shortly. In making like sort of foliage, sort of the dead tufts of everything, you won't have one colour normally, so what I've been doing is the two together. So it's actually easier to mix two together, a bit like what I'm clumping up here, and then what you get is a bit of a mix, and then you can actually just bring it straight across and just scatter it down. So it might not seem much now, but I actually want lots of kind of openings, because I'm going to be putting different colours in different pieces of grass when it arrives in the post. But there was a reason why I actually let my 2-year-old scupper down everything. One, it stops me getting control of it, because I'm going to see it one way and she's just going to see it as a plaything, which is kind of good. But the other one is, when you start working down, you can see everything is changing colour, and that's what I actually intended in the first place. So in these sort of general sidings that Tampers are in, they are a little bit worn, they are green, they are this, they are that. So this is kind of the thing that I'm trying to do. So now hopefully, now I've layered it down, flattened it, you can actually see how I've used like an old toothbrush just to smudge down the PVA, because I don't want it smooth. It's like an old decrepit kind of yard, and I never looked after these places with the Tampers. So that's kind of how I've done it so far, and the next bit will actually be adding the ballast, I guess. But what I'm going to be doing is outside, and then the outside, and in the middle will be like a fine trace of grass. So hopefully this kind of shows what I was trying to do. So in the middle I've actually kind of got wet glue, and the other bits are actually going to be like static grass, but I'm not going to be static in this bit, it won't really be noticeable. So in a second I will be adding some discoloured grass,